What's up, EDX? Your dream. It's a pretty cool build. We do gotta wait for all these little air bubbles to filter out. There's the loop has to run for longer, but all these little bubbles in the corner will disappear. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it a ton. Where am I from? The West Coast. My dream, can we trade? Very nice. What's the specs? 9800X 3D and 9070 XT. Nice build, thank you, Dave. So yeah, 9800X 3D and a Gravis, a Yeston X Gravistar. GPU, 9070 XT. We got Jungle Leopard fans and then Thermalright fans. And yeah. Turned out pretty good, I think. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to charge up my mic. What's up y'all? What's up? What's up? Welcome in everyone. So yeah, pretty crazy build, honestly. I think the purple looks really good. Can anybody guess the GPU? Let's see, you guys know what GPU that is? Pretty crazy build, y'all. Welcome in everyone. Yo, what's up, Car Truck Spotter? What's up, what's up? What's up, Tony? Hey, nice PC. Thank you, Rias. Thank you. I think it turned out pretty good. What games do I play? I've been playing a lot of Deadlock. They've been dialing in that game quite a bit. I've been playing a lot of Deadlock lately. Yo, what's up, Red Ducks? How's everybody's day going? What you guys been playing? I haven't been playing a whole lot of the new Battlefield, but I feel like that's what everybody's been playing. Sweets it up, thank you. This isn't my, like, we can check out my other PC, but this is, where am I from? I'm from the West Coast. What GPU is it? It's a Yeston X Sakura. 9070 XT. They made 200 of this GPU for the US. So yeah, only 200 units of this GPU were made. It's a pretty cool one. Cali, Oregon. I'm from Oregon. From Vancouver, nice. How often? Sweet, I grew up in Oregon, nice. Yeah, I like it here. Specs, it's the Be Quiet Light Base 600. We got a custom water-cooled loop cooling the 9800X 3D. How often do I clean my computer? A lot of my computers run positive airflow, so yeah, a lot of my builds will go like 2 years and have no dust in them whatsoever. As long as you're using newer components, like a newer Ryzen CPU, and you have a pretty big heatsink on your GPU, even having positive airflow, your temps will be super low, super cool. And then yeah, like this is a 12 intake, 1 exhaust. Do I build for people? Yeah, I do. But yeah, a lot of my own setups, I always run positive airflow just because you will literally get like 0 dust collecting in your PC over 2+ years. Which I think is great because, sir, your PC is capable of running Talking Tom? I don't think so. But yeah, we have a lot of air bubbles in the water block that will rise to the top. That'll be nice once that happens. We'll probably top off the coolant too. Is that around a $4,850 build? No, it's probably like $2,500. Nice PC, thank you. Yeah, it's cool. The Be Quiet case, you know, you can just swap through all the RGB colors, which is awesome. And then you can even just choose ARGB. But yeah, went pretty crazy with the hardline loops. What are the specs? 9800X 3D, 9070 XT. Sub, thanks Tony. Let's go, yo, I appreciate it. And yeah, we got 2 radiators cooling the 9800X 3D with a push-pull setup on both the radiators too, which is pretty unreal. I was able to fit that in this case with the vertical mount on the GPU. It was definitely tough to do. It was very tough to do. And then I ended up angling the vertical mount too, just because I wanted a bunch of different angles in this PC to match the shroud on the GPU. Are you using contact frame for the AM5 chip? No, I'm not. It is a custom water-cooled loop too. So if I show you, we have the PC flipped upside down, and then this is what's cooling the CPU, the water block, a Thermalright water block. New GPU, they only made 200 units of this GPU for the US. Yo, this video looks like AI. Looks pretty crazy. But yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12 fans on 2 radiators to cool the overclocked 9800X 3D. I think you should at least spend like $600 to $800 on a PC and you could get a pretty cool build that'll run better than a PS5. But yeah, I wanted to angle, so we have it angled up. We have the hard lines like angled up too, because I wanted all these like curves in the GPU, right, to be like matched from the hardline loop everywhere. So yeah, it's angled up. I think it turned out looking really cool, honestly. How to overclock? I have a video about it on my channel. How to overclock your AMD CPUs. What games do you play using this PC? I play a lot of Deadlock at 4K. I feel like PS5 Pros run better than most PCs because of how it's optimized. I wouldn't say most PCs, but probably some lower end PCs, yeah. But The PS5 is upscaled, and a huge problem a lot of people have playing on console is, right, like my coworker would talk about it all the time. He would play Warzone, and his frames wouldn't be able to keep up with anyone on a computer, so like he would just die and not understand why, and it's because of all the latency PS5s have, especially if you're playing on like a TV. So in a lot of games, I think if you're playing competitive and you try to do one on a PS5, it's not very good. How long does this build take to build once you have all the parts to assemble? Like 2 to 4 hours. I'd say the low end is 2 hours and the high end's like 4+. Like I got a 7900 XTX and I feel like PS5 Pro matches mine. Yeah, that's wild. That's a wild take. I'm not sure about that. What a good replacement for my PS5. I'd say a $600 to $800 PC. Sick. If you're experienced though, would you be able to change the colors of the fan? Yeah, what color do you want? I can just change it with the case, which is pretty cool. I didn't see the water cooling, but all the tubes, that's gonna take a while. Yeah, these hardline loops to bend them definitely took a long time. This build probably was about like 8 hours in total. How about yellow? I don't know if there is yellow on the cycles. I'd have to change to like ARGB, but I could do like orange. Favorite FPS game? It's not a game anymore, but Spellbreak. If you heard of Spellbreak, that was my favorite one. Where's the other tube? What do you mean? It runs under the GPU. Where's the other PC build? And the other side of my office. How much was every part to build that PC you have? It was probably like $2,500. But yeah, I have all my other builds on the other side of my office. Yo, do you got a Discord? I'm looking to upgrade my computer Thursday and I need a little bit of help. Yeah, join my Discord. It's in my bio. Can you Minecraft on that bad boy? Yeah, it'd be really cool to get some pretty crazy shaders and stuff like that and see how insane we can get Minecraft to look in this. Does water cooling evaporate over time? I'm not familiar with computers, but I'm with cars, lol. Not a whole lot, especially in like AIOs. You're probably looking at like very minimal amount after like 4 years. I do have a Discord, yeah. Everyone should hop in it, yo. My Discord's been popping lately. It's been really fun. I could definitely help you, yeah, fishing people, yeah. Yeah, hop in the Discord. There's a lot of like cool people in my Discord that know a ton about PCs. You have a nice PC, but it will be nicer if it's all white. This PC used to be all white. This build used to be all white. It got about like maybe like close to 5 million views on my TikTok and my YouTube combined when this PC was all white. I had a Yeston Sakura GPU in it. And I do have a really cool, different all white PC that's really cool that I could go grab. Wait, where was the link at? It's just in my bio on my channel. Thoughts on copper cooling? Like copper plates on your AIO or on your, yeah, copper does great. Oh, like copper tubes, like that one guy's build? Would you be able to show us, please? Show you what? The all white build? Yeah, I'd have to bring it into my office and it's super heavy. But, so you guys gotta give me a second. I'm gonna flip the camera and give you guys a better view of the PC too. Show you guys a little bit more of the water cooling. Oh, it's the beast way too much. Copper juice and wall mounting, yeah, that'd be cool. What a rad room. How many builds do I do per year? Probably about like 15 or so. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Ryzen builds, as you can see. And then over here we have the all-white PC, which is for sale on Marketplace where I live right now. This one's really beautiful. And then we have a really cool carbon fiber like wrapped PC right here. Yeah. So yeah, honeycomb carbon fiber wrap on this mini build with a 9060 XT and then a Micro Center exclusive 7600X 3D. For how much? This one looks so nice. This one's $1,700, and then this case is a triple glass panel case. So the back panel is all glass too, as you can tell. So you can see the back of the GPU, which is pretty sweet also. Yeah, the white one's $1,700 right now on Marketplace. Most expensive PC I worked on was probably my 5090 Founders Edition build I did earlier this year that I do have kind of all over my channel. It was a pretty good build. I did it for an insanely good price. Because yeah, my customer got his 5090 Founders Edition. Customer got his 5090 Founders Edition for $1,900. Yo, is that a 9070 XT? In this build, yes. In this build, it's the Yeston X Gravistar 9070 XT. They only made 200 units of this GPU. Yo, I'm in the Discord. Welcome in, Fishing Pole. But yeah, this is up there for one of the more expensive PC builds I've done this year. I think it was probably like 2,500, I think. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I can help you out tomorrow night fishing. Yes, I can. I would love to purchase one from you sometime next year. You have talent with the style you make. Hey, I appreciate that. I try to think outside the box. Sick, bro. Thank you. Where can I find the marketplace to buy one of those PCs, please? It's just on like my local like Facebook marketplace. So yeah, shipping out PCs costs a lot of money. I don't have any UPS membership or anything like that, so sending out a pre-built PC that's super heavy without a membership with a shipping company costs like $200 to like get it like one state over. We gotta hook up Ethernet to this bad boy real quick too. What's the marketplace? Other copy I will follow you on Discord. It's a Facebook marketplace. I want to get back into PC gaming. You make them so pretty. Hey, thank you. Yeah, there's some cool builds I've done. Really cool builds I've done this year. What peripherals do I use? I have a Rocat mouse, and then this is an Ajaz AK820, I think. I really like this keyboard. The keycaps, I can't remember where I got them. But I think like they're the XVX keycaps. What screen do I recommend? Like monitor? I like Gigabyte monitors and MSI monitors. Can you add me or put something in the chat so I can find you and add you later? Yeah, I'm once I give you a role, you can see all the chats and everything we've been doing in the Discord. Damn amazing PCs, wish I could get one for once. Hey, you'll make it there. When did you build your first build? What year? I think like 2014. How much is everything in your room? I'm just curious. Like the wall panels are super cheap. My room, I didn't spend a lot on everything in my room. I got a desk at a garage sale for $50. Cabinets were like being thrown out. I got at a garage sale. I don't know, probably everything in my room. Not a lot of money. Probably like $500 for my whole setup. Damn, you look like you're 23. I'm 27. I do have a website where I plan to ship PCs and do custom PCs for people, but like I said, I'm not quite there yet because to have a shipping membership with a big company like UPS, you have to send out like 10 plus PCs a month, and then the rates still aren't amazing. So yeah, it's pretty hard to get shipping prices at a flat rate of $50 for PCs that weigh like 50 to 70 pounds. What's my favorite game? Favorite game right now is Deadlock. I have about 1,000 hours, I believe. Yeah, 10 plus. Every month too. So you have to like meet that quota every month with the shipping company to keep your rates low like that. How did you get into building? I don't know. I've been a pretty big gamer since like COD 4. So yeah, after console wasn't doing it for me anymore. Like I went from playing on console on a TV, and then I realized how much better a monitor was. And like just that no latency just like blew my mind compared to a TV. So I'm like, yo, I need to make the next step up to a PC. Dark mode or light mode, which one you prefer as default? I don't know, probably dark mode. What year did you start playing games? Oh gosh, probably like, I played the first like COD Zombies Nocturne on Toten. So whenever Nocturne on Toten came out was when like I started really gaming. Would you prefer RX 6800 XT 16 gigabyte or 3080 for 1440p high settings? 6800 XT, just because a lot of 3080s, they're super power hungry, and they're just like getting them used. You'll have to probably replace the thermal paste and thermal pads. Oh, started RuneScape Classic in '97, Jagex with AO dial-up. Damn, that's lit. Yeah, oh, I played RuneScape. That's crazy. You're digging up memories right now, yo. Yeah, I think RuneScape, I got to like level 52. Yeah, I remember like the little like trade center too. And then the arena, back when they had the arena and you could like scam people, that was wild. And then all the party hats in RuneScape, that was also insane. I remember those were so cool. Do I want to be friends? Yeah, I'll be your friend, Wolfie. Of course, yo. I'm gonna be going live a lot more and hanging out, so. Yeah, especially since this build is finally done. It's finally completed, yo. Scam people for party hats and other right items. Yeah, right? It was so lit. Have you ever tried a Hogwarts Legacy? I haven't, but I know the graphics look really cool in it. I think it's crazy that this PC build is upside down. It doesn't even really look like it's up down. How long did it take to build this PC? It took a long time. I'd say the hardline loops themselves probably took about 2 hours. And then like mapping everything out. And then like I only wasted one hardline tube doing the bend in the back, which I have right here. So this was what, like 4-pack of these was like $40. So this, like each of these tubes is about $10. And then yeah, I ended up heating this one up too much and got bubbles on it right there. But yeah, this is essentially the shape that the little tube in the back has. I tried to do like a spiral. It was pretty tough to do. I think it's like pretty decent though. What GPU is in this rig? It's one of 200 Gravistar X Yeston 9070 XT. Can you finish the push-pull setup? Yeah, if you're running push-pull as intake, you're gonna see a temperature decrease. It's just more fresh air pushed through your radiator. So like the coolant in your radiator won't have it'll just have more air pushing through it, so that temperature will stay lower. But if you're doing a push-pull when it's set to exhaust, you don't really see a temperature decrease, just because you're taking hot air from in the case and pushing it through the radiator. More hot air through the radiator instead of like more fresh air from outside the PC. You're taking the hot air that's already in the PC and pushing it through the rad. It does help with flow. Pray for Majeka Category 5 Hurricane. Oh yeah, that's super sad. But yeah, these are actually full set to intake. This PC can lay flat, or I'm gonna be running it upside down, but I cannot run it upright because the pump is at the bottom of the PC right now, and this is upside down. Have you seen Call of Duty 7 trailer? Yeah, I've seen some gameplay of it, and I saw that clip of that guy getting a nuke. Push-pull, but my dad is on the side with the O11 Vision Compact. I love the O11 Vision, and I don't think the Compact is that much smaller than the O11 Vision. And then with the Compact also, you can't run your AIO tubes on the bottom, which also sucks a ton. You ever go to ground control in Portland? No, I haven't been. It sounds cool though. You got some talent upside down rigs like that? Thank you, Yamel. Thank you. Yeah, it's super cool. This one barely even looks like it's upside down. You can barely even tell. Just asking because I'm confused on how to set up fans for positive airflow. Yeah, you just need more intake than exhaust. And what that does is it creates positive pressure inside the PC case. So it reduces the amount of dust inside the PC case. Like a lot of people don't know. I believe a lot of hospitals and places like that also have positive air pressure. It keeps it more just sterile, and less dust will collect too. Am I gonna pre-order it? No, I don't play a lot of COD nowadays. I was playing CS2 for a while. I think this keyboard sounds amazing too. Do I have a cat? No. I am about to be, my mom has a cat. I don't. I'm thinking of getting an Arctic Freezer 3C. Is it a good choice for a budget air cooler? Yeah, it is. It's super good. Sounds subtle? Yeah, it is super subtle. It's like a creamy subtle. So if I do one exhaust and the rest with the intake with the push-pull, that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be a really good setup, I think. And I'm unbelievably impressed with how positive airflow makes it where your PC won't collect any dust. It's pretty unreal. I have 369, 12 intake, 1 exhaust on the black version of this build, which is right here. This is just the all black version of this build, pretty much black case, everything blacked out. This one is running positive airflow. I've had this for I think a year now, and there is no dust inside the PC. None, you guys. Literally run this thing all the time, and it barely had, pretty much no dust in the PC. None on the fans. You're dropping so much knowledge. Thank you, man. Of course, Tony. But yeah, if you're running newer components, I think it's always worth it to do a push-pull setup and then try to run positive airflow. Just because new Ryzen CPUs stay super cool, and most triple fan GPUs have really big heat sinks nowadays. So you will not get temperature issues at all, and it's very minimal on, I think having less dust on your PC and less dust collect on your heatsink and in your PSU and all over your fans and everything. Less dust over time too will honestly help keep your temperature low, I think also. But yeah, pretty wild build, you guys. Not gonna lie, glad I found your TikToks. These Be Quiet cases are fire. They are super fire and they're super fun to build in, especially because, right, I'm running a push-pull setup. Look at how much room is behind the radiator. Literally look at that. So if you want to plug anything in and out of your motherboard, you have so much room to do that. There's like no other case I've built in that's like that. It's unreal. Is Fish Tank the meta? I think Be Quiet is the meta. Is there anywhere I can check out these rigs? I mean, I have all the specs for them in my Discord. I don't really post a lot of the specs on my channel, but I have spec videos in my Discord. Yeah, PCs that are sold in stores are always collect so much dust. Yeah, negative airflow will collect more dust in your PC, and neutral, definitely you get a good amount, but positive airflow, especially if you have like a lot of positive pressure, you will be circulating like new cool air into your PC, but that positive pressure reduces the amount of dust. Like, it is unreal. It is unreal. Especially when I post my builds all the time. It's pretty gnarly. Thoughts on Thermaltake Tower 300? It's pretty cool. What GPU do I have? This is one of 200 Yeston X Sakura 9070 XT. They made 200 units of this GPU in the US. Of course, Tony. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I love Thermaltakes. A lot of Thermaltake's products are amazing. But yeah, these fans also change from intake to exhaust with the flip of a switch. Got a rare one. Yeah, I paid a lot for it. I think I paid like 900 for the 9070 XT, so I definitely overpaid, but I'm a big Yeston fan. I have used a lot of Yeston GPUs. Curious question, how do you get all the money for this? I work 40 hours a week. I've been working 40 hours a week since I turned 16 years old. Have a wonderful night in peace from Vancouver. You have a new sub. Tony, you're the GOAT, yo. You have a great night. Thank you. But yeah, and I just do a lot of like PC repairs around where I live, around town. And I'm always just working, always grinding, always saving my money. Yep. But yeah, probably the biggest part of it is just like working 40 hours a week. When you work part-time, it's really hard to save money, I think. So yeah, finding like a good job, you don't even have to like make a lot of money, just show up every day, don't call out. I want to make a Leanly O11D Mini V2, is it worth it? Yeah, I love the O11D Mini V2, but I hate the O11 Compact, as I talked about before. Compact just really made me mad when building in it because you can't set your radiator tubes on the bottom when building in that PC. You have to have your radiator tubes in the back, like looping around and on top of the radiator, where the air collects. Yo, you play Fortnite? No, but I do have the Dark Knight skin because I did play season 1 through like season like 5, I think, of Fortnite. I got a 9070 XT 7700X. Should I eventually upgrade my CPU? I don't think so. 7700X is pretty beast, but if you want to get like a 360 hertz monitor and you're like playing super competitive games, you can maybe upgrade to a 7800X 3D, especially if they get closer to like the $300 price point. It could be worth it. I'm getting the Intel 14400F for my new PC build. Is there any suggestions instead of this CPU you recommend? I'm OC, so prices may differ. If you play a lot of like CPU-bound games, I absolutely love the 7600X 3D. It's a Micro Center exclusive that's sometimes sold on Amazon. I got it for $10 under MSRP. And yeah, it's a really good CPU. The 7600X 3D, I think, has a better price to performance ratio than the 7800X 3D and the 9800X 3D. I'm running a 5080, 5800X 3D. Didn't do the jump to AM5 yet. I don't think you need to do the jump if you have that much L3 cache and you're really just doing gaming. Unless you want to, Tyler, unless you want to do like more productivity stuff or like large language models and stuff like that on your PC, maybe upgrade. Or 4060 Ti and B550 motherboard with a 5800X. No, I think that's, yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's totally fine for gaming. Going to watch Copper Flop before go to bed. Godspeed. Let's go. Hell yeah, Copper Flop. If you guys are looking for PCs on Marketplace, I have a couple really cool videos I'm gonna start up again called Copper Flop, where I just go through Marketplace and I let you guys know if the PC is a good deal and my opinion about it. And I definitely need to make more of those videos. They're pretty fun. Can I use an i7 3rd Gen used in 2025? I mean, yeah, lots of people who still game on old CPUs and GPUs. Recommendations for Microatrix Airflow case. The Dark Flash case is really cool. I like it. I like their, it's like the C705P from Dark Flash. Can you type on your keyboard, please? Yeah. Yeah, there's the Ajaz AK820. It's not modified besides the keycaps. Let's see, what other color looks good? I like ran red a little bit, but I don't know how I feel about the red. I don't know if the red looks that cool, because it's got like the panda look going on, like the white and black. Yo, you think I should get 1440p OLED for my 9070 XT upgrading from 1080 IPS? Screw it, get 4K, yo. I'd get a 4K over a 1440p OLED. And 9070 XT does amazing at 4K. And if you go watch my video how to undervolt your 9070 XT, I found my own undervolt on my 9070 XT. That literally has 5080 performance. Keyboard price, I think it was like 80 bucks. Yeah, the Ajaz AK820. But yeah, the red, I don't know how I feel about the red. What do you guys think? Bro, I spent 140 on my SteelSeries Apex Prop TKL and it sounded horrible. There's another really cool keyboard I got. Who was it? They make like a $40 rapid trigger actuation keyboard. I would buy that. Who was it? Someone makes a $40 rapid trigger actuation keyboard. A 140 is the cost of a good keyboard? No, $40. You can get a rapid trigger actuation keyboard. So you can either buy, what was it? It's like literally just like the Wooting, but it costs $40. I'm blanking on who it's from. They're a really reputable company. They make a lot of good keyboards. Oh, I'm blanking on this, yo. You guys gotta help me out here. It's a $40 rapid trigger actuation keyboard. 60%. I can't remember who it is. I have a Attack Shark Wooting keyboard. Yeah, so it's like literally a Wooting or a Huntsman, but it only costs $40. Oh, it's the Win60HE. There we go. The Win60HE. 6'7", huh, Wolfie? Is that right? But yeah. The Win60HE is a $40 rapid trigger actuation keyboard. If you only spend $40 on your keyboard, then you can get, you could like modify it. And like have a modified keyboard that costs a total of $100 that's rapid trigger actuation instead of buying a $200 keyboard and then spending like another $100 to modify it. How much does your PC get in Fortnite FPS wise? I don't know. I don't benchmark Fortnite really that much on like my PC videos now, but if you think I should, I'll definitely benchmark it. Cheesy PC? It's pretty wild. I have a lot of cheesy PCs. I think this is the cheesiest PC, the waifu one. You don't get more cheesy than the waifu, for real. When I build PC, benchmark games are the most played. Yeah, I don't think a whole lot of people play Fortnite anymore. If I'm not mistaken. I heard a couple times their player count was super low. Yeah. This one's cool. I stream Warzone? Yeah, get one. Bro, I have a laptop. Hey, as long as you got something you can game on. Any suggestions how to fix ongoing bug with ping spikes Roblox as people on Reddit, including me, are suffering 2 to 6 frequently, even though I'm running fiber Wi-Fi? It's probably the server issue and not you. What fans are in this PC? They're the GY 120s off Amazon. 90% days, now it's good. Best community. DayZ. DayZ's cool. That's nice, actually. Nice. I have a laptop, 32 gigs of RAM, 9th gen, 2070. Nice.